The New York Rangers definitely will be looking to add a top six caliber right winger at this year's NHL trade deadline, and one who they've been rumored to be interested in, and who could be one of the best players left available at this year's NHL trade deadline is Frank Vatrano. He's had a great season with the Anaheim Ducks. We're obviously not a great team, so he definitely could be on the move and could definitely be traded away at this year's deadline. So the Rangers needing a top six caliber right winger to go alongside Zibanejad and Kreider to kind of help out them. Obviously, after Blake Wheeler got hurt there, and Kakko hasn't been necessarily the best overall with them. I definitely think the Rangers definitely could be looking to acquire a top six caliber right winger, guy who can play alongside two very good forwards in Kreider and Zibanejad. Adding in a guy like Frank here could really kind of help this Rangers forward core out, because obviously that second line there, the 1B line of Panarin, Lafreniere, and obviously Vincent Trocheck has been amazing this season, but getting another really good winger to go alongside Zibanejad and Kreider and getting them going, hopefully they can obviously, if we do add in a good winger like a Frank Vatrano, hopefully that line can obviously start scoring a lot more at 5-on-5, which has been a bit of an issue for the Rangers, not only this season, but obviously the past couple as well. Taking a look, though, at what Frank has done so far this season with the Ducks, he does have 59 games played, 27 goals, 19 assists, and 46 points. So he does actually have a new career high in goals this season with 27. The previous career high there was 24. And he does have a new career high in points with 46. The previous career high was 41 last season. And he has tied his previous career high in assists, which was 19 last season. He's tied that this year already. So he's doing pretty good, obviously having a really great season. On the power play, he does have 11 power play goals and 6 power play assists. So 17 of his 46 total points are on the power play. So he has gotten a decent amount done on the power play, yes, but at 5-on-5, he's still done a pretty good job. And at shorthanded, he actually has gotten some stuff done as well, having 2 goals and 1 assist shorthanded this season as well, while also having 6 game-winning goals, which is not too bad either. So this season, he's been scoring a ton. 27 goals already in a total of 59 games played is not bad at all. Next up here, taking a look at what Frank Vatrano has done in the playoffs so far in his NHL career. He does have that one really good playoff run with the Rangers back in 2021, 2022, when he did have 20 games played there, 5 goals, 8 assists, 13 points, when the Rangers went all the way to the conference finals, but then choked it away after going up 2-0 in that series against Tampa. They lose 4 in a row there, and Tampa obviously makes a comeback to win in 6. So an unfortunate one there, but one of the bright spots in that entire playoff run on the Rangers was clearly Frank Vatrano, who was amazing after being traded, from obviously the Florida Panthers at the deadline there. A great pickup by the Rangers, and he was obviously great for this team. He had an instant impact in the regular season, but also in the playoffs as well. So definitely, he's a guy who can make a big impact in the playoffs when it matters most. Next up here, taking a look at some more stats before we take a look at what a trade could potentially look like for Frank. Starting off here, though, he does have 116 hits so far this season. Not too bad at all. His previous career high is 138 back in 2018, so he definitely could potentially hit a new career high in hits as well, which would be a pretty cool thing to see. But taking a look, he also does have 62 blocked shots, which is not bad at all. Taking a look at his takeaway giveaway ratio so far this season, he does have 26 takeaways, only 21 giveaways, and only 10 defensives on giveaways. So I think in general, he's doing pretty good in this side of things. But taking a look at his per 60 numbers here, he's having a great season, as you can see, having a career high in points per 60 minutes with a 2.55. His assist per 60 is near a career high with a 1.05, nearly tied it. Then for his goals per 60, he's having another career high here with a 1.5, which is really, really good. And then his expected goals per 60, although isn't quite at a career high, it's still pretty good with a 1.06. His goals above expected is a 7.9, and his shooting percentage is at a 14.8. Both of those are career highs as well. On the offensive side of things this year, Frank Vatrano is just having an amazing season and is having a career year. So I think if you can add him in here to this already great Rangers team, this team has a really good decor. We've got 2 really solid goalies here as Igor has finally kind of turned things around. Adding in a guy like Frank here who's going to have another year left on his deal as well, and we'll start to get into this kind of trade talk here. I truly do think this is a piece here could really make this team a whole lot better and could be that kind of piece to really put this team over the top, especially if you can go out there and acquire another piece or 2 as well to kind of really add in some depth and another solid player. This team could really have a chance to go on a deep, long playoff run. Now taking a look at what a trade could potentially look like for Frank Vatrano. Now he's going to cost a decent amount, obviously being a very talented player. I mean, he's a top 6 caliber winger. He can obviously play a pretty physical game. He's not afraid to block shots and stuff like that and play with a bit of an edge, but he also has a really team-friendly contract. I mean, he does have one more year left after this season at a cap hit of $3.65 million, which for what he brings, I think is a very team-friendly contract. So he definitely has quite a bit of value with having that extra year as well. So he's going to cost a decent amount. I would imagine it's going to be more than a first-round pick, like a bit over a first-round pick. It might not be, a first-round pick plus a second and more, but it might be around kind of a first-round pick plus a conditional, like third-round pick that could become a second, or a fourth-round pick that could become a second, or maybe it's a first and a Matthew Robertson prospect or something else, like something else decent, because I don't think it's just going to be a first-round pick. Now, maybe it could be, but I think for what he brings, it's going to be a bit more than a first-round pick in value at least. Maybe it is even more than that. Maybe it is a first, a second, and a pick as well. That is definitely a possibility, or a first and second and a prospect. It could cost that much. He's a very valuable player. Having that extra year of team control, not only being a rental, but having that one more year is very valuable. He's got a good manageable cap hit for most teams, and you don't even have to retain any money on him, which is kind of nice. So you could save a bit of value there, but he's still going to cost a decent amount either way. Anyways, though, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please smash the like button. Don't forget to comment down below your guys' thoughts on this video, and also don't forget to subscribe for daily New York Rangers content, and I will definitely be keeping you guys updated on everything that happens up until the deadline, and obviously after as well, because I do post every single day. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next one. See ya.